Forest Hills nights, playing schoolyard dances underneath the lights. Richie on rhythm, Tommy leading the way. Ira on bass made the whole room sway. How we kept the backbeat pounding like a train. Bob sang the heartbreak and the teenage pain. We were just kids with our dreams held tight, trying to turn basement songs into Saturday night. Tommy said, Richie, we gotta aim higher now. I said, man, I'd do it if I only knew how. Then I met Phil Edwards, said he'd come around to hear if our little band had a real sound. At Howie Siegel's house down in that basement room, Beatles and Stones echoing through the gloom. Then Tommy played Come Dry Your Tears, and Phil just smiled and said, you boys got something here. Next day, subway ride into the city streets, carrying our guitars and nervous heartbeat. Phil said, okay boys, let's cut it live. One microphone and one teenage drive. We made a record down in New York town, pressed our teenage dreams into that sound, never knowing if we really had the skills to go beyond the streets of Forest Hills. But deep inside we believed somehow the whole wide world was waiting for us now. 5 kids chasing glory in the studio, dreaming we might hear our song on the radio. Yeah. The class took a bus ride to Stratford that day to see Shakespeare's Hamlet performed on the stage. I kept my transistor radio close to my ear, waiting for the moment I was hoping to hear. One song passed by, then another one too. I started wondering what happened to me and you. Then the DJ said, here's a new band from New York, and my whole young world lit up in the dark. I shouted out loud in that silent old hall, my record's on the radio, shocking them all. Every head turned around, but I didn't care. For the first time in my life, our dream was there. I heard a song on the radio, coming through that little transistor glow, in a quiet theater up in Connecticut town. When the DJ spun our New York sound, I jumped right up, didn't care at all if the whole world stared in that Shakespeare hall. For one shining moment, everybody would know the Tiger 5 was on the radio. We thought we were headed straight for fame, bright lights and marquees spelling out our names. Richie and Tommy, Ira and Howie too. Bob sang the dreams we thought would all come true. But life keeps spinning like an old jukebox song. Some moments stay forever after they are gone. I ran back home with my heart on fire, certain we were climbing higher and higher. The guys all smiled when I told them the news. We talked about records and paying our dues, but time moved on and the dream slipped away. That one radio moment never came back again. Still I can hear it like it's happening now, that teenage promise we all believe somehow. And even now when the night gets low,